guys! Welcome to the Huddle again.
Welcome.
Alright, so by the way, before we start pala, salamat din sa mga viewers namin na nanood last time.
Salamat po.
Thank you. So our topic today will be, is it okay to fall in love with a friend?
Tagalogin mo nga, Joel.
Okay lang bang mahulog ang loob mo sa isang kaibigan?
Wow! Ang galing mo, ano mo. Ang bilis nun, ah. Is it okay to fall in love with a friend? Yes. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay to fall in love with a friend.
Okay, 3 votes says yes, you're in American Idol. Kasi pag ikaw, you have a friend na meron na kayong relationship, you get to know each other, meron na kayong feelings na develop for each other. Not necessarily yung feelings na going romantic agad, pero meron na kayong bond, meron na kayong relationship. And
Tropa nga kasi.
Tropa mo na eh. Tapos kilala ko na tong tao, I know her values, I know his values, edi it's not far off na I'm gonna fall for her. For me, it's better if you fall in love with a friend kasi mas kilala mo na siya. And pag mas kilala mo na yung tao, you know what you're getting into. And most importantly, pag napag-pray mo na siya, you know what the Lord wants for you as well.
Kasi kilala mo yung tao eh. No pretensions, very open, nothing to hide, quote-unquote. Hindi naman parang lahat na alam na lahat. But
No, of course.
may bond may level of bond sinabi and trust and connection. Whether they work out or not, it's very beneficial dun sa relationship.
Yes.
Yes, siya okay. Kasi, one, it's up to you. Mukhang ganun na, si Mr. Up to you. At the end of the day, it's your decision. But I hope na hindi ka yung asker na, I hope hindi ka ma-guilty because you fell in love with a friend. I fell in love with a friend. Hindi siya masama. It's not a bad thing. But what you do after it, or what you do, what comes next, yun yung you are responsible for. Actually, bottom line yan, sino yung gusto mong maging jowa?
Jowa na naman yung word mo na naman.
Would you date? Would you go in a relationship with a friend or a stranger or a non-friend? Ikaw, anong tingin mo?
Sa akin, okay yung sagot ko eh. Bakit?
Sa akin, okay yung sagot ko.
Parang
buhat bang ko eh.
Dinilig ko na. Hindi, lahat naman tayo okay, di ba?
Joke lang.
Yes, naman tayo lahat. Okay, talaga. Oo, okay. Si manager.
Kala ko yung ano.
Si manager namin.
Hindi okay na maganda yung sagot ko.
Okay yung sagot ko kanina. Yes, yung
sorry.
sagot ko. Sige, ako nag-isip ko. Sige,
Sorry, ako rin nag-distract sa'yo.
sige, okay lang.
Hindi, we're not discriminating naman yung mga tao na you someone you met for the first time, tapos yung nalaw at first sight ka. We're not discriminating those people naman. We're just
May
saying,
video tayo nun.
May video.
Please watch that video.
May friend ka na and you're sharing a relationship. You're sharing each other's inner worlds, diba? Mas intimate yung relationship yung dalawa. And you're getting to share yung mission nyo, yung values nyo of this person, no? I think I like their mission, I think I like their values, I like what they stand for. Little by little, you get to see and understand na parang, oh, this person, parang I really want to pursue this person. Tapos, yan na, start ka na pray. Lord, parang okay yung ano na, yung life mission nito. Malalaman mo na parang, I think we drive together, complementary kami.
Ever you would enter into a relationship, friendship would always be a good foundation. Alam mo kilala mo siya kung sino siya, no pretensions, alam mo yung weaknesses and strengths ng tao. If you're entering into a committed relationship with this person that you have fallen for, mawala yung romantic feeling, nandun yung, well, hopefully, nandun yung friendship, nandun yung bond nyo, yung relationship nyo na would last. There's going to be a lot of struggles and conflicts that would arise. And kung hindi strong yung foundation nyo, kung ang nagki-keep lang sa inyo is yung emotional, yung attraction lang, emotional attachment lang. Pag totoong friend ka kasi, wala kang hinahanap na you're not doing it kasi may makukuha ka eh. Di ba? You're just there, no? Through thick and thin with. So I think that's a good foundation for any relationship. Yes. Medyo out of topic. Pero kahit nga yung mga parents, di ba? Mas okay yung mga parents na may parang best friend vibe ka with your with your parent, di ba? Or with parents. Nakikita pa parang ano sila, barkada sila nung mom and dad nila, di ba? Parang there's something unique dun sa ganong kind of bond. So, ano yung hesitation ba ng tao, bakit nila tinatanong yun, is maybe because they don't want to risk eto meron na tayo. Everything's going good. Tapos pag ni-risk ko pa, pag nag-fall pa ako sa tao na to,
Baka mawala yung connection.
Yeah, mawala. And yung mga ganun talaga, pag nag-fall yung isang tao, and then nag-pursue siya, you have only two lang naman i-reject ka or hindi ka i-reject. Things aren't going to be the same afterwards. I think yun yung issue dun sa question. Bakit pinag-iisipan to ng mga tao? Kasi yung risk.
May risk talaga na baka mawala yung meron kayo. Pero that's just the reality of it. It's either i-reject ka or hindi ka i-reject, i-accept ka. Pero, sabi rin nila, which I agree with, is kung friends naman talaga kayo and maganda yung foundations ng friendship, you'll still remain friends after. Pag umamin ka, maging awkward din for a time. For a time. Pero pag friends naman talaga kayo, and will ni God na parang friends talaga kayo throughout the age, if strong ang friendship nyo, it's gonna last. Pero yun nga, if you're gonna fall for a friend, and kung gusto niya talaga umamin and mag-pursue, you have to risk the fact na it's either you're gonna get accepted or hindi ka ma-accept.
Or yung, maghahang ka lang.
Pwede rin maghahang ka. I personally believe that friend zone is not such a bad zone. Kasi diba, dami naman tayong friends.
It's not a bad thing na pumunta ka sa friend zone. Kasi parang, syempre, ang goal mo is romantic relationship. Pero, it's not really, the worst scenario. Actually, it's a good thing because you have a friend in that person.
Yeah.
And it's something that and it's something that you can cherish and thank God for. Bigla mo naging friend when out of all the people. So,
Yung perspective mo
thank God.
Ito in the context of nasa tamang situation ka na in life, tamang circumstances na in life mo. Pero kung wala ka pa dun sa ganung
yes.
mga...
Kung hindi pa right time, no?
Oo, hindi pa right time. And enjoy mo lang yung friendship mo with these people. No? Huwag mo masyadong pag-isipan pa muna siguro.
Before you ask that question, hopefully, nandun ka sa position na you are in the right time to enter a relationship. Kino-consider mo rin na parang, what if ma-reject ka? Kaya mo ba na hindi kayo magiging friends, but awkwardness, gano'n. And then, kapag nagtuloy na, I think you really have to consider na yung friend mo is really the one that you want to parang, yun na, parang
Ano yung ibig sabihin mo?
Ibig sabihin, siya yung gusto mong, gusto mong makasama sa tao.
May sila na iba
Ano ba yung ending nito You have to think about the end game.
Yeah.
Saan mo gusto pumunta?
We're in the
end game now.
Okay yung usapan natin. So, what have we learned? Ano natutunan natin dito?
That it's okay to fall in love with a friend.
That is okay.
Yes.
It's a good foundation.
Actually, yun yung gusto ko na it's really a good foundation to start being friends first before you enter into a relationship.
Going through dun sa motion na you're pursuing, at least building up yung relationship niyo as friends also has to take priority.
Yung friendship, bakit parang we're so pressed on, friendship. Kasi sabi sa Bible, Proverbs 17:17, that a friend loves at all times. So I think yun yung parang key doon na when old na nga, di ba, parang from being young and until you're old. So yung conversations, wouldn't you want to just spend time with a friend? So, so I think yun yung take home ko doon na it's really good to pursue someone and not just romantically, but at least, meron kang mag-build ka ng friendship with that person.
So, we would appreciate it if you let us know what you think about our thoughts, if you agree with us, and if you don't. And if you have any questions or clarifications, comment down in the comment section below, and let us know if you have any questions.
So if you like this video, if you like seeing more, please like and subscribe and share. We'll be definitely be appreciating your support.
And hit the notification bell para updated kayo pag merong bagong video.
Yeah.
Alright. Until next time, mga ka-Huddle.
Alright.
Bakit parang we're so pressed on, friendship. Kasi sabi sa Bible, Proverbs 17:17, that a friend loves at all times.